It never ceases to amaze me when I manage to push all the buttons in the right order and make things work.
Okay.
And I've done it yet again. So now Slurp Toast episode 106 is live on the
Damn.
internet in all of its various locales. How are you, sir?
I'm doing okay. I think I have latent con cruds creeping
It
up on
sounds
me.
a little bit like it.
Yeah, I started feeling it today, and it's like, oh shit.
Hard to believe you're in a giant building with, like, the huddled masses, the
And
unwashed masses.
man, do they huddle. It's like I've never seen so little spatial awareness, that they just kind of, you just stop. God, you know how it is. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
we're walking around, everything's hunky dory, then the guy in front of you just stops for no reason. And
It
you're like,
just
what?
stands there.
It just stands there. And you're like, he's not looking at Sideshow. He's not looking at Dark Horse. What is he looking for? And you probably go back 5 minutes later, he's still standing there, but now he's on his phone with his head down and people are like bumping
Yes.
into him.
It's like watching when there's like a rock in a river and everything starts flowing around it.
And then the rock rolls. And
Yes.
it's wherever the most people are going, it rolls into that current. And it's kind of like, dude, why? Damn it. What the fuck?
Well, before we get into the con recap, I think we have to address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My turn as a shop teacher.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna. I was actually thinking more. It looks like you're ready to start a podcast in your garage. You've got a very Marin vibe going.
Oh my God, that was my first thought after I was done. I was like, oh shit, I do look like Mark Maron.
You do.
Especially when you're trying to shave with a cheap disposable Gillette in a hotel bathroom.
Yeah.
I believe I told one of my friends, I was like, yeah, the highlight of the night was when the sink got clogged and I pulled the drain out and was like, oh, I hope this is my hair. And I just started pulling stuff out of the sink.
Hold on, we already have a potential title for the episode.
I hope this is my hair.
Yeah.
I felt bad too. I had that little Green Lantern ring and I couldn't remember the oath. I knew part of it was
fear, light them up.
That was it. No fear, light them up. There we go.
So what prompted the transition to podcast host, I should say?
Boredom. No,
okay.
I mean, I had I think
it works. First of all, I just want to say it works.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's got to get cleaned up a little bit because I mean, it did look like with the hat on, it looks like shop teacher big time.
You walk around holding one finger down.
Kids, let me tell you about. As a shop teacher.
No, I don't like.
No, I'm not throwing the. I'm not throwing the shocker.
We both had the same thought. Yes, yeah. I'm not into rock and roll. This is all I got left.
That's it. Down to 4. Always use a rip fence, boys. Yeah. No, so it's no, I know part of it's work related too. It's like, oh man, they're changing up my role. And so I was like, I'm going to change my look. And so I went with this. And it was kind of like, shop teacher. I probably should maybe get a white van, drive around with a bag full of candy. Look a little something. But yeah, took everybody a moment to recognize me as they walk up.
Yeah, it was a little shocking when you sent me the picture, but I was like, oh, okay. You got Connor's seal of approval for all that matters. And Laura's was, what is Kristen thinking? I'm like, I don't think Kristen's seen it yet.
No, they hadn't, because I got up early, went and I checked in my hotel early, went to Ralph's, got food, and got the razors. And I was like sitting there in the mirror. I was like, we're going to do this? How's this? So like this part. Oh, yeah, look, clean that up real well. Okay, now let's go. And it just rides over the top. You look down, and it's full of hairs. And you're like,
yeah, you need
this might have been a bad idea. And I started. So you grab it and you pull it out. You just go down little bits at a time until you. This is where it got tricky because you're trying to come up and you're trying to go down and just the front desk was a little alarmed because I walked out looking completely different than I checked in.
Just do
Just
scissors when you're doing the clear cut, man.
yeah, I could have bought some of those, but
Yeah.
yeah. No,
Okay.
I sent my picture of wife of they had the South Park Stan Marsh, the big balls.
Yes.
So I'm sitting on there holding a drink and sent it to her, and it's like, well, you can't say I've never sent you one of these types of pictures now.
So was
uh,
that the first time she saw the transition?
yeah.
Oh
No, I
wow.
sent it. Yeah, yeah, because I just kind of like slow played it, and I think
Nice.
they took a picture of themselves somewhere, and I matched it with like they're like, we're at the Met. I was like, here's a booth called Butts on Stuff. Not quite the same,
Or is it?
but
So wait, they were
they went to
still.
New York.
Oh wow. So
Yeah,
y'all
so
were bi-coastal.
yes, yes. They went to New York. They went to the Met, went to MoMA. They went and
Whoa.
saw Operation Mincemeat, which is a play based on during World War II, the English took a corpse, planted fake invasion plans on him, and threw it in the channel.
I remember seeing that somewhere in something.
So they thoroughly enjoyed that. And for every moment of high culture, I countered with like, here's
What's all
Eric and
stuff?
I at the Candyland Cafe. My meal's made completely of marzipan.
Nice. All right. Well, let's go for it. Let's get into your Comic-Con 2026 recap. Hit me.
It was fun. I mean, it was a good time. I hung out with Eric most of the time, and
Okay.
then John and that group, Medi, who you met last year, I
Yes.
think, Medi, who got that sweet Matt Groening
That
drawing.
was amazing.
Oh my God, this thing's huge. He unrolls it. I was like, dude, I go, I think you won the con. He's like, well, I didn't get this. I go, no, I really think you've won the con. I mean,
yeah. It's like
apparently,
your nephew did about 3 years ago when he got the signed
when he made it
JR.
junior, yeah.
Yeah.
No, so he went to Q&A, and I guess the way they set up the microphones, and Groening has always been very generous about people who get to ask questions. He gives them stuff like signed things and all that, right?
Okay.
And that's what Medi got, was that thing. And he was also telling me that while I was building something. So that entire story may be wrong. But anyway.
It's your version of events based on a true story.
Based on a true story. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my God, man, that's amazing. Well, I didn't get this. I'm like, you don't need that.
No. Take a moment to recognize what you have.
Take the victory lap, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
So, yeah, it was a little bit more low key than last year. Last year you went.
Okay.
So
are we heading back in that direction, you think? Or is it?
Well, I think nobody has any money.
Well, there's that.
Except for Eric and John, because they bought every fucking thing they saw.
Did Eric buy all the Roosevelts, even though they weren't great?
He did. He did find some good ones. And
okay.
He found there were a couple. There was a Spidey that was pretty cool. I almost bought, except they were sold out of my size. And Roosevelts are an interesting. I don't know who sizes them, but apparently, a 2X. Maybe their customer base all has like sunken chests, right? Because like a 2X does not fit through the chest.
Okay.
It fits through the sleeve and it fits through the body, but it will not fit through the midsection. So I get a 3X, which now the sleeve is extra long. The top of the pocket is below my nipple. It kind of looks like I'm wearing a very decorative muumuu shirt. But yeah, they had some decent ones, and yeah, he bought like 6 or 7 while we were there. I think maybe
that seems like a lot.
He did find the cool ones. There was I think he got the Bob's Burger. I got him one. Yeah, and then he hit the booth. Yeah, he got like I said, I think he got like 6 or 7 shirts. They went to one of the booths and they all bought these giant stuffed Meowths, a Pokemon character.
Mm-hmm.
But this thing is taller than that. It's like about 18 inches tall.
Can I ask why? Was it an exclusive?
It wasn't exclusive.
Okay.
He more than doubled his money. Um, so he did all right. So on the last day, on Sunday, I'm checking out. He has to leave the Marriott. They got the Marriott. How convenient is that?
Which one?
The Marriott right connected to the convention
Oh
center.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and I was down at the
One day.
Sophia. Yeah, it is nice. It's convenient. But I was like at the Sophia, and it's like this is really not a bad walk. It's like
Mm-mm.
4.5, 5 blocks, and boom, I'm there. Turn left. I'm at Hall A.
Right.
Um, so I don't. You're so far out. I'm 5 blocks out. I am not that far out. My step meter would argue against that, as I did 40 miles of walking apparently in 4 days.
Yeah. I
No,
last year when I got home, I was like, wow, that's a lot.
that was, yeah, I'm like going, oh, 4.5 miles, 9 miles, 9 miles, 9 miles.
The miles inside the convention center add up, and you don't realize they're adding up.
No, because
Because
you're
that
like,
thing is like a mile and a half long
yeah,
and probably half a mile wide.
yeah, and so you're like, oh man, I'm gonna go to Artist Alley at 2, and then you're like, oh shit, I gotta go over to booth 300, and that's from like 54 to 300. That's 5,000 booths. That that may
The
not be
math,
right,
the
but
that booth math works there.
yes, it
Actually,
does. And I mean, you just pile on the footsteps. But it was not bad. Like the preview night was kind of was bad.
tell me that story. I'm hoping you have more detail than you had when you told it to me for Saturday morning.
I
So,
don't think I have a whole lot more, but the gist of it is that people who are on the Funko Fanatics board, uh, Funko puts all their stuff in the portal for like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Wednesday night, they can kind of do whatever
pause,
they.
pause. What does the portal mean? What is that? Speak like you're
So
speaking someone who doesn't know.
okay, so if you've got a badge, you get like 7 chances to enter a portal for exclusives or signings.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
right? I think it's 7, whatever. Anyway, so you would put in for whatever booths you want to, hopefully score. So uh, preview night is kind of like a dealer's choice, do what you want sort of a thing. And so
But
Funko.
don't you you've historically had to like get a number or a group or something and line up, right? There's still some order to the chaos,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So if you're on the Funko boards, you have the chance to get a preview night badge, right? A
Okay.
wristband, and that allows you to go into there and we've had these conversations over the years. Is that you know how many bands you're giving away, therefore you know how much stock to put out because it's one per person, right?
Right. It's simple math.
It's very simple math. 100 wristbands, 100 pieces of whatever, right?
Of each you should
Of
have.
each. Yeah. I mean, seems to be, for me, it'd be like really easy to stock the shelves, just put
Yeah.
100 of everything out. But anyway, I got the last group 3. So I was like, well, I'm not going to get anything. People are like, oh no, they've gotten better and this and that. Anyway, so the first thing I went and did, because I'm like in group 3, is I went to that pin dealer, that
Right.
the Gengar pins, when nothing is licensed. You know, and I went and I bought the pins, and I mean, I showed up at the guy's booth, and I was like, "Yeah, man." I go, "I saw you in the SDCC blog. I really want to get this pin." He goes, "Oh, that's not even our preview night pin. Those didn't come in," and so I talked to him for a little bit, and he ended up letting me buy all the daily exclusives there that time because you just can't,
Nice.
because just don't post it on social media. And I'm like, okay, cool. I better remember what days or what. Then I was like, fuck it. I'll just do it all when I get home and we'll mail
There
you
you go.
one. So anyway, so then I go back to the booth. Doors open at 6. It's 7:30, and John and Eric are still in line in their group 2, and they haven't moved, and they're not done with group 1.
An hour and a half in.
An hour and a half in, and this is because, and the same
The
thing
preview
happened.
night's not that long.
Preview night is not that long, but like they they let you buy one of everything, and these people like look at every single box, and so it takes forever for them to make their way through their stack of 30, 40 exclusives, right? But and it's I personally think it's disrespectful. It's like I don't care if this is your quote unquote living, you know,
Yeah.
look it over, no major flaws, throw it in a protector, throw it in your bag, get out, right?
Yeah.
Have a thought for the people behind you in line. Um, so anyway, and John Eric, I was like, have you guys even moved? He's like, no, they're still doing group one. It's like, oof. And he's like, and they're selling out of stuff. I was like
What?
what? And they're like, well, he goes, Absolute Batman's gone, and this one's gone, and that one's gone. I was like, huh, well, I think then I'm not coming back. Because the three things I wanted were sold out. So I wandered around and just kind of, did I buy anything else? I haven't bought like one or two little things. Art Adams, I got the Fantastic Four, the new Fantastic Four.
Right. That's a really cool piece. The pictures, I mean, that was really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's $20 for a print, and let's use the word print loosely. It's not like a fine art lithograph. It's
You run it through. You went to Kinko's on the way in. What?
yeah, you just picked out the heavy card stock at Kinko's. Yeah, it's like, is this going to yellow? Yeah, probably. So buy the ones that are lots of colors. They may fade, but they won't turn dingy. So I ran into him and got the print from him, and just kind of wandered around, had my pins, that stuff. Swung back by, they still were in line.
Had they moved?
No. So at 8 o'clock, I went by at 8 and they were done. They had sold everything out of the booth. So group 3, I go, did group 3 even get in? He goes, well, I think a couple of them did. Then we come to find out that somebody got their wristband, went to Home Depot, or not Home Depot, but went to Office Depot, Party Supply, somewhere, bought wristbands that looked the same color and quick printed the Funko logo on them and gave them all group 1 and just like bought everything out. Now Funko knows who it was, and it's like, well, cool. I hope they kick them off the board. And if they have Fun Day tickets, I hope they revoke the Fun Day tickets. I mean, this is not right.
That's bullshit.
Somebody did the same thing for Hall H, as they got a hold of the Hall H wristbands for the Marvel thing and faked a bunch of those. So about 500 people got left out in the cold.
That's not a good look.
That's not a good look for anybody.
Yikes.
And I mean, for Hall H, they're not giving anything away. They gave away Dr. Doom masks, which it's like, oh, you got a $2 party mask.
Yeah.
And you ruin. I mean, some of those people waited in line to get the wristband, and wait in line to get in, and then they can't get in, which is a really shitty thing to do. And I hope Karma works its magic, and all of their exclusives, somebody leaves a car window, it rains, and everything gets ruined. I fully believe that's the kind of shit that should happen.
Power of nature.
Something comes out of left field to just wipe out everything they spent money on. Because it's just a total dick move. There's no reason for it.
So childish. I mean, that's the only word I have for it.
Yeah, it's creepy. It's
weird. It's childish. It's
weird. And then some people are like, well, you got to applaud their moxie. I turn around, I go, no, you fucking don't. They're fucking terrible people, and they deserve all the fucking awful things that happen to them from this point forward. And he looks at me and goes, whoa, dude, it's just a toy. I go, exactly. And look what they did to get a toy. That's fucking stupid.
I
was trying to explain something. I go, collecting etiquette is give it to the kid. You get a baseball at a game, you give it to a kid. Or if a kid tries to break your finger, you give it to another kid and make sure the first kid sees you do it.
I like that you have backup contingencies.
That's what I did. This kid tried to break my thumb when I got the ball, and I turned around and I looked at him and he goes, you should give it to me because I'm a kid. I go, you're right. Here you go.
Nice.
But I mean, that was like a sour grape sort of thing. I did try, but I mean, everyone's like, yeah, I'll get you one, but it'd be, twice retail. It's like, No, fuck you. I'm not.
So you didn't get any of the ones you wanted?
I got one. Eric got the booth through the portal and picked
Mhm.
one up for me. And it's nice. Now that I have it, I'm kind of like, yeah, I'm probably going to sell that.
I don't. Why would you go to all that trouble and all you're doing is ruining someone else's experience? That's
Well,
all you're
because
doing.
well, you're operating on the assumption that, you know, your ability to profit off of these things is more important than everybody else. Um, you know, but I mean, I think my comment was I was talking to one of the OG guys, and he was just like, he goes, I don't know any of these people. I go, but it's really convenient that they all dressed alike, right? You know, black t-shirt, black hat, sitting on their phone, big backpack. I mean, they definitely have a uniform. He's like, they're half of them are flippers. I go, half? You're being kind. I think it's three quarters. Um, and I was right. So, you know,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
it's just a weird. That's the part. I mean, you go in, you get it, and sometimes you get something you don't like it, and you sell it, and you make a couple bucks off of it, or you buy it because you know you can make a couple bucks off of it, and you use that to kind of offset some of your other costs. You know, um,
Like your box of fun?
like my box of fun. I had two
We'll get
tickets.
to that.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
get to
we'll
that.
get to that. So anyway, so yeah, so Thursday night was fun. We went by the Mondo booth, and they were selling those pins,
Mhm.
and there was nobody in line. It was the end of the night. And here's how my brain works. I can feel the pin and I can tell you which one it is. And one of the girls goes, "How do you do it?" I go, "You train on Lego minifigures." And I mean, I'm like calling them out. I'm going, "This is the this pin. This is the this pin. This is the this pin. This is the this pin." And I get it done and I leave and I realize I could have bought both you and I a full set of pins. One try, no dupes. And I'm just over here going casually, that's the orange one. That's the purple one. That's the black and white one. And I walk away and I'm like, oh, shit.
You were probably still processing your emotions from the Funko booth.
To be honest, yes. Yes, we are.
I know
But I
you a
mean,
little bit.
yeah, but we were sitting there and, you know, the one girl's like, how do you do that? It's like, you get to learn how to, and I do this and I realized after I'd done it, I was like, oh shit. I go, you have to learn how to see with your fingers. And I do this. And I'm like going, oh, wow, that came out wrong.
Well, at least you didn't do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Barbecue sauce.
Shop teacher. Shock teacher.
Hey-o.
Hello. But no, yeah. So then I spent the next 3 days trying to track down the one pin I didn't get for you.
It's no big deal. I appreciate what you did.
You found the 3 pins?
Yeah, I did actually. I'm sorry. I didn't see the zip. You said it was in a pouch. And
You were looking for an actual pouch.
yes, and I didn't because it was white on the inside. On the white, I didn't see it. So
Yeah. No,
and
I
the
was
zipper
convinced.
was white too. So it wasn't anything to differentiate the side of the bag from the thing.
And I tried to get you one of the better bags too.
I
The
appreciate that.
Simpsons one. There was probably one of the better ones.
Laura looked at it and went, "What does that mean?" I'm like, "You're overthinking this. It's just a Simpsons bag." It's
Just
like, what
roll
is
with it.
it's Pac-Man. I see that, but why? I don't know, but just go with it.
Just roll with it, baby.
It's Homer eating donuts. There, you can never go wrong.
Waka 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 waka. Tried to sell your pass, ended up giving it to somebody at the hotel because Eric had to check out of the Marriott.
Mhm.
So he got a
Early?
room at Sunday morning.
Oh, okay.
And so anyway, they were very generous and they checked me out and then checked him into my room.
Oh, nice.
So he came over with like 5 of those bags, those big ass bags
Mhm.
full of stuff. And we ended up going to Ross, and he bought a duffel bag to take all of it home.
Nice. Where's there a Ross? Did you go out?
You know where the streetcar is?
Yeah.
And you know that one that runs like maybe 3 blocks, 5, well, it runs behind, it like runs one street after Broadway. Okay. And then kind of like runs behind. So when we stayed or I stayed at the Marriott, I would just go back around the block, cross the track lines and go to a FedEx store right there. Anyway, there's a Ross and they've got a guard and they've got metal detectors and they check your receipts. I mean,
Well, during this, clearly it's needed.
it's needed. Yeah. Yeah. people
The
show up with wristbands and just
the
rip off Ross.
vagrant element that Comic-Con is bringing in now.
Yes, yes, and as opposed to the usual garden variety vagrants.
Right.
Yeah.
So you flipped the pass to someone there at the hotel?
Huh?
You flipped the pass to someone at the hotel?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. He's like, hey, you know anybody who needs? I was like, I think we can help you out for helping us out. So
Nice.
gave the front desk person the pass so they could go to the
Nice.
show.
Nice. I'm glad you did that.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. People were like, we'll give you $10. I'm like, no, fuck 50. Just buy it for the, I'll
Yeah.
not. It got frustrating. So you're just like, you've been a cool dude. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I get that.
And by the way, you can go and get the bag and pin because I sent you the one that I got. So I would have it early. So it's like,
do all that, man. You overdid it for me and Abstentia, and I appreciate it.
well, it was fine to do because on Friday, I got to Friday and I was like, I think I'm pretty much done. I bought some books, bought some other stuff, bought the Michael Golden print, which was kind of fun because, hey, Mike, you're the reason I got into comics. He's like, yes, another one corrupted. I go, you're also the artist I learned that inkers matter. He goes, and really, how hard is it? Or just tracing?
Wow.
It's like, wow, someone holds a grudge from 40 years ago. Glad it's not just me.
And you brought it up.
I brought it up, yeah. And I thought, man, that conversation. Like I said, yeah, you were like my gateway. I had a buddy who was into X-Men, so it went from you to Byrne, and then I found, Sienkiewicz, and then stayed on X-Men for a while. So this guy, that guy, Paul Smith, Alan Davis, all those guys. And then I could have just expanded it out, and
Sure.
been like, yeah, Art Adams, and then of course the line guys who he inspired. Which would be fun to explain to somebody. The line guys, yeah, the Image Boys, who drew with so much detail and so much swiping that they really are indistinguishable from one another.
It really gets hard.
So,
all right. So Fun Days was back after being gone for a year.
yes.
And it was back at the Shell. Is that correct? They were going to have it at Petco and moved it to the Shell. Do I remember that correctly?
Yes, it was going to be, and then Marvel and Magic the Gathering decided to rent out Petco to promote the new superhero
in its entirety.
I don't know, but they basically took over the space.
Gotcha.
So Funko got pushed back to the Rady Shell, but honestly,
it looked like it wasn't quite as packed as the time I went.
When you take out all the tables and chairs, no, it's not as packed. They still had about 3,200 people there, 3,500 people. Somewhere abouts.
Yeah.
But they're like, bring a blanket, bring a lawn chair. And quite honestly, it was a nice night. And they didn't do the competitions and the cheering and the yelling and all the team shit and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So had it been a smaller venue, I think it'd have been neat because Jack Quaid was there. He got interviewed.
Nice.
Who else?
Wee Huey?
Yeah. For all of us Star Trek Boimer. But yeah, it would have been Wee Huey. He got interviewed. D. Bradley Baker, who does a lot of animation voices,
sure.
And Shabuzi.
Okay.
But you're like, that is a hell of a guest lineup. And then JoJo Siwa was working the crowd. So we got on camera.
Which version of her was it?
Well, she was JoJo Seaweed or something. So she was like made up like a very sexy mermaid. She looked like a sexy sea monkey. Now that I'm thinking about it.
That's a disturbing image. Actually,
isn't it?
Well, I mean, based on the cartoons they used to draw to sell you the dried shrimp, I don't know that that's necessarily out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, she'd look kind of like the medium-sized one.
Yeah,
kind of pixie-ish and a little curvy. Yeah, so Babe is like, we saw Operation Mincemeat. I go, is JoJo Siwa somebody? Because I just met her and she seems nice.
You said you got on camera?
We got on camera. She would go around the crowd and just interview people and stuff.
Okay.
And so my buddy Will, his daughter was there. And so she got on camera.
So they were back this year They
were back this year. I ended up selling my extra Fun Days ticket to a guy I met in the McFarlane line, which I missed out on the question Thursday night. And I missed out on the question. Was it Thursday night?
Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. I missed out on Wednesday night. That's it. I missed out on Wednesday night because there was a guy who, no limit, was buying like 5 of everything and had a black light. So he was looking inside the packaging with the black light for, I don't know, semen maybe. It's just kind of like, what are you doing?
The C in CSI stands for con. What the hell is that?
Yes, con scene investigators, you know.
Con scene investigators.
CC, yeah, and it's just this weird, you know. And he justifies it. This is my business. It's like, whatever, dude. But I missed out on the question by like 4 people because in the time it took this guy to inspect all of his toys down to the gnat's ass, I just kept watching him sell in the other line. And I'm like, fuck, there goes 1, there goes 2. That's fine. They got plenty of allocations. And then I can sell you the display. Motherfucker. Sells a display. He walks away. I go, just before I get up here, did you just say that you're out of the question for the day? He's like, yes. I'm like, okay, thanks. But that led into Thursday or whatever day I did stand in line. I am like the 30th person in the ADA line, right? And I count them.
3-0?
3-0. And it took 2.5 hours to get through that line because no limit. They sold out of the gold Kilowog 3 people in front of me. I mean, you want to talk
that was your flipper right there.
Yeah. But so I was like, why isn't this line moving? You know? And some guys were like, well, there's no limit. So people are buying like you'd see them leave with just bags and bags of stuff. And they were all inspecting every box. Also, because some of them were going ape shit, their credit cards were getting declined or being flagged for suspicious. So apparently, people were buying way too much stuff and having to call their bank to. Yeah. Just like, but I did get a wristband.
Okay, this has given me agita a week later from Texas. I'm beyond.
Oh, you'd have lost your mind. You'd have been like, fuck this. I don't want it that bad. And I'd be like, no, I'm fine. I got nothing else going on. I'm just going to stay in here. By God, I'm going to wait them out. They will not defeat me. But then I met somebody in line who needed a ticket to Fun Days. So I sold him my extra ticket.
Nice.
He's like, well, how much? I go, what is face? He goes, $250. I'm like, $250. He's like, really? I'm like, I bought it for a friend of mine who couldn't come. I offered it to another friend of mine who'd already got his tickets. I tried to get Will, you know. I go, so I'm not looking to make a buck. You know, you're telling me that you're into Funko, you're a collector, you'd love nothing more to go to the event.
Had he never been before?
He'd never been before.
Oh, well, shit.
I was like, so done.
That's the right kind of karma at a con.
So yeah, so let him in, and then I followed up. He had a ticket for 2, so his mom and dad went, and then he went on my extra ticket. It was just going to be him and. So I did follow up with him once we got inside. And
nice.
Like, how'd you do? He's like, oh man, my mom got this. I'm like, how'd you do? And he's like, I did okay. So they were happy. I got that paid for, and then obviously I sold my box of fun at the event.
Yes, so go ahead. This is my favorite. Okay, just for those of you listening, Steve looped me in on and off all weekend. So I've heard these stories, but this one's my favorite one, and I want you to tell it again because this is awesome.
So anyway, we're there. We're now sitting on a blanket. We're all just kind of hanging out, and we're opening our boxes and we're seeing what we got. And I have a 150 piece, which is a very, very low count, right?
And what character?
One of the Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
So it's like I got a low count on a Ninja Turtle. That's
a score.
So anyway, I'm just sitting there, and I got the box open, and somebody walks by, and he's looking at like Will, because Will has 2 100-piece Captain Americas and shit, right?
Out of the same box, or from the family block?
The family 4. They got 2. So anyway, we're like, you know, he goes, oh man, and he sees mine. He goes, oh wow. He goes, would you sell that? And I go, yeah, probably. Yeah, I just haven't thought about it yet. And he goes, well, what's your price? And I'm like, now, I've been to enough fun days to know that whoever gets theirs on eBay first, like,
Mm-hmm.
sets the market, right?
Yep.
So I go, well, it's, I mean, I go, if I get it on eBay tonight, it'll be the first one. And I jokingly go, so $800, right? And I say it like that, like,
Mm-hmm.
obviously I'm fucking with this guy. And he leans back and he does one of these things. And he leans back in. Would you take $1,000 for the whole box? And now I'm like going, oh shit, he's serious. Don't be flippant. Also, don't be like, yes, go, well. And then he proceeds to mansplain to me the value of the pops, right?
Oh yeah, sure. Because you've never
Meanwhile,
done this before.
I'm sitting with Will, who's wearing his Funko Hall of Fame shirt, right? So um, so I'm like going, well, and he goes, well, let me just tell you, because this one, he goes, this is my favorite character. He goes, but that's the one that's worth the money. He goes, the others, those are nice because there's not a lot of them. There's like 50, $60 a piece on those. He goes, but this is where the money is. And he goes, I think I'm coming in a little strong, but it's my favorite character. And I was like,
And so you're still gonna flip it for the money that you're
so
he
I'm
just
like
the
going,
logic just lost me.
yeah.
But
So I'm like
okay.
going, okay, your favorite character? He goes, yeah. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll do it. So anyway, he then just opens up this little satchel. He's got one of those little man purse satchels, whips out a stack of hundreds and just counts out 10 of them. So I'm sitting there with the box of fun and he's laying out hundreds and Will turns around and he's like, and the guy, he goes, I go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. Fantastic. Very sneakily kind of hold it up to the light. Fuck, they're real. Okay. Stick it in the pocket. He wanders off. Will goes, what'd you just do? I go, I sold my box. He goes, how much? I go, $1,000. He goes, you had 150 pieces. I go, yeah. He goes, you could have gotten $2,000 for it. I'm like, no, not even at the height. I couldn't have gotten $2,000 for it.
Mm-mm.
He goes, well, I would have started it at $2,000 and dealt down. I go, okay. I skipped that and just went straight to the,
And I'm done.
that's what I told him. I go, look at this. I got money in my pocket, no eBay fees, no
Yeah.
shipping. I don't
You
have to carry
saved
that thing around.
18%.
I can just lay here on the grass and look at the sky for 3 hours, which I proceeded to do.
Nice. Nice. Now, did they do the exclusives to the crowd while y'all were in there or
They handed them out on your way out the door.
oh, okay.
So they had
Okay.
another little bag of fun for you as you left. And so
Nice.
that wasn't too bad. I got 2 more turtles, a Doc Brown and the Bride of Frankenstein. And
Okay.
Bride and Doc Brown didn't make it through the next day.
Nice.
But I was thrilled because I had nothing. I mean, I still had to ship the turtles, which I should get tomorrow. But
Oh, you haven't gotten yours yet? Mine came
no.
Monday, Tuesday.
So yours got shipped Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Because at that point I was like, yeah, I give up. I'm not going to find Absolute Batman.
Yeah,
And,
no.
and
God.
if I find him the other Doom pin, I can mail that separate. That's not a big deal.
I figure I don't need the con exclusive Absolute Batman, and there will be a mass produced version of that.
There
And I'll
will
be
be.
fine.
There's one, I think. Yeah, there will be. Just it's coming.
Yeah.
They're
so
going to do. They're going to.
They're going to do
shit out of that.
all those absolutes, man. Which is a good book, actually.
I
Yeah.
meant to pick up the trade while I was there, but I forgot.
I've read the first 2 volumes of that one. The first 2 volumes of Flash. It's
I got the Martian version. I got the Martian.
Martian's good. It's trippy as hell.
That's why I bought it. I
Yeah.
can't wait to get into that.
One of my favorite things, and this is not a spoiler to anyone but you, but like they tweak some of your expectations, like when they're laying out Superman in this. You get to the reveal of who his arch nemesis is, and it's not Lex, it's Ra's al Ghul. And I'm like, oh hell yes, that makes sense. Let's go. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh man. Oh, I bought one of those Absolute pack of cards. They Upper Deck did an exclusive.
Oh, okay.
And it was 15 Absolute characters with 1 rainbow prism something or another.
Who'd you get?
I got Absolute Batman as my chase.
Nice.
So that'll go on eBay before too long. I mean, it sounds horrible, but it's like I really kind of went this year saying I'm not going to come home with like 4 huge boxes of shit. If I buy something, I may buy it with the intent to resell it just
Well, I'm gonna own it. I asked you to get me the Red Hood with the intention that I might resell it because I figured that character, like, yeah, and they sold out of it like Saturday afternoon. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
but it's pretty
Hey,
cool.
he is.
It's pretty
Those are
cool.
those are cool. The Kilowog.
Um,
I sold Kilowog this morning.
oh yeah,
Yeah, because I was like, it's 2 pounds. It's huge. And I'm like going, I like it. I don't love it. $100 sold. So
yeah. I'm still Jason's sitting over there staring at me, wanting me to make a decision. But I'm trying to put together a Batman shelf back here,
mhm.
and somewhere I have the DC, the old line Nightwing. The boys might have
Oh,
ended up
okay.
with it. And I thought that would go good together. I don't know. I'm still pondering Jason's fate. As it turns out, his fate is once again in my hands.
Let's
Um,
vote. Phone lines are open now.
comment now on
Comment
Jason
now.
Todd's fate.
Yes.
Oh
Oh,
man.
and the Blokies booth, they did have a booth, but the funny thing about Blokies is that more of their product was in every other booth than their booth.
Oh really?
Because I had asked about Spider-Man Brand New Day because they have a
Mhm.
figure, and he's like, "We brought it, but Disney won't let us sell it until the movie." I was like,
Oh,
"Well, that sucks." So
that's stupid.
I
That's
bought the
stupid.
Invisible Woman instead.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah. And then
Um,
I convinced other people. I was telling them, I was like, "Yeah," I go, "I built this. I built this." I showed him the picture of Cap getting punched in the head by Spider-Man. I said, I go, "I got a friend who probably is gonna get, like, the 2099 or the Nightwing," not 2099, Beyond or
beyond.
Nightwing. And then Eric came in and he bought one. He bought a Transformers. And the guy turns around and goes, "Dude, here's your commission," and tossed me, like, a little tiny box of stuff.
Nice.
I was like, "Thanks, man." He was like, "You guys never had anybody just bring people to the booth." I was like, "If I get excited about something, I will show it to other
I
people."
I showed Laura the Batman Beyond, and she went, "Yeah, you're gonna buy that, aren't you?" I went, oh yeah, I think that's a given. And this Nightwing is probably coming home too because I like the idea of a posable Nightwing.
They are, I mean, you gotta be, I think, a little gentle with them. The I bought Venom and one of the he's got, like, the tentacle arms and one of the
Hmm.
posts broke in there and you can't get replacement parts, so I was like, "Okay, if I get them and build them and then just pose them and then go in there from time to time and gently repose them, it shouldn't be a
Sure.
problem." And, I mean, they are cool. They are genuinely they're fun. They're Legos that you can do more with than just, like I say, I've got Spidey pitching from the stretch and,
Wait, hold on. You just teed me up for something I wanted to do. Believe it or not. So segue or diversion, whatever. So for Father's Day, I got this book.
oh, nice. On Nolan Ryan? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And one of my favorite things is when you get a good sports writer who really knows how to write. And I
Mhm.
have flagged two passages in this book I wanted to share tonight. So I'm going to do a little reading, a little reading from my book of Nolan.
Okay.
Says, here we go. First one is,
Ooh, I just sold something else. Okay.
what'd you sell? You sell your turtles?
No, I don't have those yet. Okay, good. That's just it's just some old piece of stuff.
Okay. Theology does have its place in October baseball when the nights go cool and the air thickens and players ask themselves for something like courage.
That's nice. The
Yeah,
Church of
and
Baseball.
exactly.
Very Annie.
Yeah, yeah. There we go. And he's talking about Nolan Ryan's fastball, and it says, once cast, and the fastball in general, not just
Mhm.
his, but the fastball. Once cast, the fastball does not yield to trials of conscience or conscience or fear, or to prayer wrought by the flare-ups of such conditions, to moral obligations or protestations, to unhappy childhoods or political leanings. It just is. And I love that one so much.
The fastball is like dark
It's
seed.
like Dark Side. It's exactly what I thought of when I read it. It's exactly what I thought of. Yes.
Speaking
So,
of reading in Dark Side, I downloaded Bitterroot because I was like,
oh, that one's pretty good.
I will be prepared if Sanford Green, he was there, but I couldn't make the thing because we had to go to Candyland.
Did you have to skip along the colored dots? You went.
No, but it was a really, it was the place where we stayed that did the Barbie place, right?
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, so it was that place, and they just made it Candyland. So
Okay.
their hotel bar, pretty good food. Or I had not had enough food to eat, so that burger was like, mwah.
Well, I seem to recall we considered that a couple of times last year,
Hmm.
late at night when it was still open.
Yeah, can we go down to the Barbie Cafe and just, yeah, get a little pink
Uh,
drink and a burger and a fry?
um. So, all right, cool. Where were we before I
Uh,
sidetracked us with the Church of
no,
Baseball?
no, we're fine. And then, of course, this is a detour since you detoured. What's on my desk? The Marvel Legends.
Oh, is that the figure?
That's the Rivals figure from Marvel
Oh,
Legends.
wow.
I found that at Target the other day, and I'm like, I just went to a Comic Con, and I looked for it. They didn't have it, and here it is at Target.
Where do you buy the boxes of cards? Because I have yet to find any in the wild. So
Okay,
this is my question.
so if you go to a Target or a Walmart, Targets are redoing it, and they're doing a big collector
All in the
section in
back.
the back, all
I
in the
saw
back.
it Sunday when we were there. Yes.
Yeah. So, but usually, um, they used to be up by the registers,
Yeah.
and Walmart does them up near the registers. If they have like one of those pop aisles, like some Walmarts will have like those 2 rows that set up to do like snacks and candies and things.
Yeah.
The back end of that typically is all baseball
Okay.
cards. And
Okay.
GameStop too.
I went into GameStop Tuesday night, struck out.
Yeah. That I,
Um,
there those are nice looking cards. And
I
so
couldn't stay too long because it smelled like weed and BO in there.
that is an unfortunate.
It's not a good combination.
No, but it's not. It's I think they piped that in because one of mine smells like that too. Yeah, man.
Special scented just for GameStop.
Hey, man, I see you looking at the Rivals figures. Those things are badass. They look like anime. You into anime? Oh, Uh, one of the guys at GameStop knows my name despite my better efforts. And yeah.
Um,
Hey, OG. I was like, don't
have you?
fucking do that.
All right. So, all right. So here's another question for you, and we're going to stay in the baseball lane for a minute.
Okay.
Have you been to a game at Coors Field?
Yes, I have.
How is it?
Hot. There's no protection from the sun.
Okay. All right.
No, the park itself is not bad, but it's one of those where so because of Kauffman Stadium, I don't believe that you should, you know, um, have all the weird dimensions in the outfield. It's 330 to both sides. It's 410 to straightaway center. It's 385 to that thing is a perfect arc, right? And
Right.
so yeah, Coors Field is one of those that has like a short porch and some weird dimension. Target Field has got the same thing, and it's like, ugh. And
Enron Minute Maid Daikin has that short left field fence, but then
then the hill.
well, they took the hill out finally. I was convinced someone was going to wrap their neck around that flagpole for years, and it never happened. But as soon as you get past the Crawford boxes, that short porch, then it jumps out like 60 more feet just on the edge of the box. So if you hit it like 2 feet to the left, it's a home run. You hit it 2 feet to the right, it's a long out.
It's a long out, yeah. And if you can get that thing to hook just right into the corner, it's a triple or inside the park home run.
Oh man. The reason I asked was because Laura's taking business trips again, and she's going to Denver in a couple of weeks, and I'm like, oh, because at reading the book, I'm like, oh, I should probably get back on the seeing all the parks thing that has just kind of lain dormant for years.
Yeah.
And that one's one that you can't do more than one. Like it's by itself in the middle of the country. So
it's like you can't pair that up.
Yeah, like if you go to Southern California, you could theoretically get Padres, Angels, and Dodgers all in one lump. There's nothing.
And 3
to pair
hours
that
later,
with.
you can get the Giants and
well, not the A's anymore. But yeah, there's nothing to pair that one with. So if I had have a place to stay for free, and just she's got work stuff to do, and I can go to a game, wouldn't be the first time I've done that.
No, I'd do it. That'd be fun.
Yeah. She said, "Does Steve want to go?" I'm like, I don't know. I think that's a little far for him to drive. I don't know.
Yeah, it's 9 hours.
Yeah, I didn't think that was. Yeah, but they're playing the Dodgers, so there's also the attraction of potentially seeing Ohtani. So.
No, that'd be cool if you get to go. Yeah, do it. Take the game. Have fun.
Yeah.
My dad and I
Cool.
went and we drove around, and there's some apartments across the street, parked in their lot, walked across.
Nice.
Think we'll get towed? I don't care, son. Okay.
Gotta like that attitude.
Starting to see where some of this is comes
It's
from.
genetic.
It's genetic, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
We used to play this video baseball game, Earl Weaver baseball,
uh-huh.
and it was historic uh, rosters, and you could duplicate, trade, whatever, blah blah. The best part of that game was you could customize the stadiums.
Ooh.
So you could build whatever wonky like dimensions you wanted. So for one of my teams, I put all the fences as far out as I could, and I made the walls as tall as I could. So left and right had 20-foot walls, center had a 40-foot wall. So there was a lot of caromming going on, and that's we only ever hit 2 home runs out of that thing ever. And then I had one where I brought all the stadiums in, all the fences in as close as I could, and made the fences as short as I could, and it was just blip 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 blip. So let's see.
Beat the bandbox.
Yeah. Who is it? Carl Yastrzemski hit the first one out of Valhalla, which was the big one. And so I then changed his name to Odin Yastrzemski.
Oh, nice.
That game was fun though, man. Because like if you like the pitchers would do different things depending on the pitcher. And once like Red Ruffing, a pitcher I'd never heard of, but he had this ridiculous change or breaking ball that would start high and just drop off and still be curving. You couldn't hit it. It was just like it was ridiculous.
The Ephesus pitch or whatever that
it wasn't even, it was just the physics didn't make any sense at all. But so once I learned to throw it,
nice.
When he came up in the rotation, nobody wanted to play anymore. And like Willie Stargell, if you threw him inside, he was going to just blast it. And then they were like, oh, I'm going to get him this time. One game, he had 5 home runs and 13 RBIs because they kept throwing that inside shit. And I kept just turning on it and just launching him into right. That was a fun game.
I was like Wii baseball. No, I liked Wii baseball for the kind of
Wii baseball was fun. Yeah.
If you got really good with that, I mean, you could throw some. I was always trying to hit the batter, see if I could get enough motion on that, and would pitch him inside. Threw a lot of balls, but I never hit the batter. I did try.
I bet there was a fail safe.
Yeah,
I had the Wii. Was it the Wii? Maybe the Wii. I had backyard baseball, which was like these teeny tiny like kid versions of the real players.
Oh, fun!
And I learned to turn on that one too.
But those are the fun games. Those are the ones that you don't have to like sit there for hours and hours and become, the Madden master.
Yeah, I don't want to do all that. I just want to. As my boys say, I just want to hit some dingers.
There's nothing wrong with that. Just knock them all out.
Speaking of, they're out.
Well,
that's while you were at Comic-Con, I was moving my kids out of the house.
Nice.
So not the same kind of fun, but still fun. My nest is empty again. So it was kind of funny Monday. The boys moved out over the weekend. And Laura had a business trip on Monday. She left at to go to Cincinnati. She left at 4:30 Monday morning. Ugh. She got home Tuesday at 8 a.m. because it was bad. But I think the dogs were convinced I had murdered the rest of the family on Monday because suddenly it was just me and them because I work from home. And it was like, where is everyone? What have you done? What did you do with them? What did you do?
Oh, man. For fun, Eric went and did the Clash of Clans offsite, right?
Okay. And what does that entail?
You just play a very full-scale version of the video game.
Okay.
But he had tickets for 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, and they wouldn't let us go in at the same time. So I was like, don't worry about it, man. There's an art gallery over there. I'll just go tour that. I get in the art gallery, and lady, we talk, and she goes, we're running a contest right now. I'm like, okay. And I go, what's the contest? And she goes, find the piece in the gallery that you like and write a story about it, how it makes you feel or something. And I was like, really?
She knows not what she do.
Where do I sign up?
Uh,
So I found this painting of it's called 1987. It's a woman in hair curlers in an avocado green bathtub, like bubble bath, but she's on a rotary phone, right? And so my story went something along the lines of, back in the day, grandma was a hottie. Boys calling all of it, the phone ringing off the hook, day and night, night and day. They would not have never a moment's rest. In the end, she married grandpa. Some say settled. She picked grandma. Some say settled, but they've been married for over 40 years. I think it's real. P.S. Grandma's still kind of hot, right? So I turn that in. She laughs. This guy walks in. It's the painter. It's the guy who did the painting that I just made up this ridiculous story for.
oh, wow.
And she goes, "Oh my God, we were just talking about your work. He did the contest, and here's the story." He laughs his ass off. He's like, because I was kind of thinking in that vein. Maybe not the way you put it, but
Nice.
yeah, this is a busy
Did you win?
woman, and I, it's like doing the voice of Silver Surfer, crowd favorite, not going to win.
Uh,
Oh man, I thought I committed hearsay because Sienkiewicz, as you know, his booth is right next to Alex Ross, and it's the same people who are
yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
oversell everything.
Yes.
And so one of the guys from the group is like, "Man, fuck, Alex Ross is the bomb." And I'm like, "He's all right." And they're like, "What?" I go, and I look around and I very quietly go, I don't like Alex Ross." He goes, "What? You don't like hyperrealism?" I go, "No, no, 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 no." I go, "A lot of these pieces like this, I find the color to be very flat and very thin. And so, when he really puts it into it and does, all the depth of color and all that, it's one thing. But for some of these pieces, they're a little washed out for me. They look like they've been sitting in the sun too long. And I just don't like them. They don't hit me the way they hit you guys." John's over there trying to buy the folio of prints, of like a box set of 4 origin prints of this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, no interest here at all. What I did is I bought a Michael Allred. Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Okay. Somebody did a book of his Marvel art, like an art book.
Oh, nice.
And they had it there, and I could have bought it on
X-Force.
Amazon.
What else did he do besides X-Force?
Silver Surfer.
Oh, that's
He
right.
did a long run on Silver Surfer.
Oh, that's right. He sure did.
So anyway, I went and I bought the book, and I was like, "Hey man," I go, "if I buy the book, would you hold it for me? I don't want to carry it around the con. I got some stuff to do. I mean, I'm going to swing back by before I leave today and pick it up." So he did that. Then he started showing me the folios, right, that are prints out of the book. And I was like, "How much are these?" He's like, "65, but you bought the book. I'll work you a deal,
Of course.
And I'm looking at them. There's like 3 different folios, and you're like, "I like 1 print out of this one, I like 2 prints out of that. He's not going to break this up." So I went home to eBay and bought one that I did like. It's the original X-Men. It's got Chuck Xavier in the back. He's got
Nice.
the psychic rings behind him, and they're all coming straight out at you. So Warren is real thin across the top, flying at you. Jean, Iceman, and Beast at the bottom. So it's a
Oh,
kind
that's
of a
cool.
print. It's a cool print, and $20. I bought it off of eBay, and I got that at work, and they're like, "What is that?" I go, "It's the X-Men." "What do you have it?" Because I like the X-Men. I like the original costumes. For whatever reason, I like the black and yellow, blue and yellow costumes the best.
I saw
Especially better than that green dress and the yellow fucking Doom helmet that Jean wears.
I saw about an hour or so before we went to air that they canceled season 2 of Wonder Man.
Yes, I saw that too. And it's kind of
and that disappointed me greatly.
Yeah, did it not have enough special effects? Were you just afraid of Trevor? Is Mandarin going to get you? I love that show. That show, that and Hawkeye, I think, are the 2. No expectations blows them away.
Exactly. I feel like they've missed an opportunity there. Now they'll roll them into something else, obviously, but that's a missed opportunity to explore a different part of the universe. So
of
That's my 2 cents.
superheroing. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, and I love the scene where he becomes the Mandarin, where Trevor becomes the Mandarin.
Yes.
Read this line. He reads it, no more and more menacing. He reads it again. He goes, okay, well, here, try it with the glasses and one more time. And by that third reading, you're just like, wow, that's amazing to watch the actor become the character.
Yeah.
Um, no, it was, and maybe that's the problem. It's like, I don't know, it doesn't have explosions. How can we
I
sell
think that
shotgun?
might actually be a lot of it. Yes.
MCU gotta have explosions.
While you were in San Diego, I read part of the first part of the Garth Ennis Punisher run, and I've not read a Punisher comic in I couldn't tell you how long, but it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
It starts with this preface by Garth Ennis. This is just going to be a lot of people getting shot and tortured and killed because that's what the Punisher should be. And I'm like, he's not trying to deal with trauma. Yeah, no, he's just like, let's just see how much. It was very much because it was also the guy who did the art on Preacher. So it was that team.
That guy. Okay.
So it's that team. It's that style. And it's just the Punisher being the Punisher. And I'm like, all right, I might read more of it. It was 12 issues, but it didn't read like 12 issues. And it's actually the basis of that Punisher short or the Punisher special they did on
the one
Disney.
shot. Okay.
Yeah. That's the basis is that. So anyway, that was kind of fun.
Oh, it is fun. Sanford Green, I did read the Doom story that he wrote with so Sanford drew it and wrote it, and Hickman helped him with the dialogue. And the basic gist is that Galactus has decided today's a day. I'm ending it all.
Oh, nice.
And he's just basically blowing a path through the universe. A lot of it, it's 54 pages, and 30 of them are splash pages.
Wow.
And the art is amazing. And even the story, I had to read it twice. First time I read it through, I was like, that was pretty good. The second time I read it through, if Darkseid is, Doom endures.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Because basically Doom ends up being the last living being in the universe. And he basically says, you know what? Everything ends. Everybody dies. There is no point begging for mercy. No regrets. Stand up. I mean, he is the living embodiment of do not go gentle into that good night type of thing.
Nice.
And it just ends with those guys starting to come together for the final clash. And we don't know how it ends, but I
like it.
It is. It's very good. I was doing that and Parable from Stanley and Mobius with Silver Surfer. So I was feeling really philosophical when I landed back in Kansas City.
And I think I told you
I'm deep in shit.
I read that first volume of the John Byrne Elsewin.
Yes.
And I think I told you, it kind of jumps around. It starts with Jean becoming Phoenix or not becoming Phoenix. It just jumps around. There's one issue where it's Wolverine and Nightcrawler coming back from the Canadian adventure.
Okay. Oh yeah.
So it's but there's no it's it.
No thing at the bottom.
Clearly, you're supposed to. You're clearly supposed to know what happens in between these spots, and I was going, okay, hold on. The Jean thing was before I started reading X-Men, so I don't have any context around this Savage Land adventure, which suddenly had MODOK in it, which was fine with me, as you know. MODOK is always welcome, but there was a lot of weird, he changed some characters up fairly significantly. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It was okay. I mean, it was nostalgic for sure, right? To see the Kitty coming into her own, or being still being afraid of Nightcrawler, and then sort of slowly acclimating to the team and things like that. But
no, because I tried to get it. I tried to order the hardback on, and it's sold out, and I haven't gone back to do the Kindle instead. But there's 2 more volumes of it, I think.
One a year for the next 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's pacing
You
it
know,
out.
some people are like, well, he said some really awful things. It's like, you got to be able to divorce the guy from the work. That's all there is.
You know what? I don't care. I
And at this
mean,
point, he's been big name, big player. If he wants to be Mr. Get Off My Lawn, he's earned it.
and I mean, he's of a different generation. I'm tired of the application of your
Today's
mores to somebody who was raised in a different time in a different environment. You can't do that fairly. It just doesn't
no,
work.
no, that's exposing your own
Yeah.
whatever you call it,
Biases.
prejudice. Yeah, biases. Yeah. So anyway, that's yeah.
So
I'm looking forward to reading that. I
it's
am.
you'll enjoy it. You'll enjoy it because, like I said, it just once you have to like figure out like I had to stop and go, okay, wait, hold on. That's where this is taking place in between those
Before or
two.
after the brood.
It's like between these two issues, right? Okay, that's where that falls. Okay, now I'm with it. It's just like that.
Got it figured out, man.
Yeah, sussed it, man. So you want to? I think I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve,
Yeah.
what's on your desk?
Well, funny you should ask. As I was
did
talking
ask.
about, you did, yeah. So, did the portal for the tops drawing, and I won 2 days. Okay.
Right.
So I got to go in on Friday, and you remember what a cluster it was last year.
Yes.
So they go into the portal. They have said they broke it up into like a 10:30 to 1 and a 3 to 5 time, right?
Yeah.
They have enough product for all the allotted spots.
Okay.
So you have to show up, show them your the email. They confirm it. They confirm it like 3 different times. But as a result, my time slot opened at 10:30. The guy says, come back around 11:30. He goes, the line will be done. You can just basically walk on in. I go, do I need to be, and I go, do I need to be worried about not being able to get product? He goes, nope. We got an allocation. It's 1 per person. You got a time slot. You're getting a box of cards.
Nice.
So anyway, after Sunday on my second time slot, I had to go up to him and just say, I don't know how you're handling feedback, but this was amazing. I think it was a great experience. It was for me. I was able to get in easy, get out easy, got my cards. I mean, what more could I ask?
Right.
Yeah. And he's like, no, he goes, yeah, I don't have any control over it, but I can certainly take that back. I was like, damn it. I was hoping he'd have control and give me something.
And it worked so well at Blokey's.
It did. Yeah. The pin guy, hey, I didn't know anybody was going to come down here just to get our pins. I was like, dude, I saw that Gengar Spider-Man. I thought, that's just way cool. I'm getting that. And then I get the other 2 pins, which is a Gengar Cyclops and a Gengar over Petco Park, right?
That's cool.
Which is a cool pin, and they glow in the dark, and they are massive copyright violations. There's a lot of product like that.
I was going to say it's Comic-Con. It's to be expected.
You pull the thing off the shelf and you're like going, that's really cool. And I got no copyright, no license, no, property of Marvel Comics. So, okay. Yeah. I'll give you 5 for this piece of
illegal mercantile.
All right. So anyway, I was able to get into the Topps booth, and I got to pull 2 of these boxes.
Nice. All right. You gonna open it?
I'm gonna open it. This is the one Eric and I opened at the bar, right?
Okay.
So Roosevelt's had an offsite where you could play a claw game and win Roosevelt's prizes. And so because he bought so many shirts, Eric had a stack of coins. So we went and we ordered drinks at the bar and we order food at the bar. And I look over and Eric's got his box of cards out and just starts opening them.
Okay.
I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I'm going to rip it. I'm like, shit. I go, let me get my phone at least so I can film this. And so we filmed him opening it, and then we filmed me opening mine. But in the middle of mine, they handed me my food. So you could see in the top frame that I'm being handed a plate. And I told Eric, I go, we're supposed to do this with the ring light and a big oversized like gaming chair and have a microphone.
Cheeto crumbs on your beard.
Yeah, and just be like, okay, man, we're going to do the rip. We're going to, and all that. I go, we're doing it wrong. I mean, we're clearly opening it in a bar. So anyway, so what I'll do is I have not decided the what I'm going to do with the second box. Last year's box is selling for $1,000, so I may hold on to it for a year's time.
Yeah.
And pay
Pay
for
for
next year's
year's
trip. Yeah. So anyway, so we will reopen the box because you only got to see one of the cards I pulled in the videos because we stopped to eat.
Okay, cool. Let's roll. Show me what you got.
All right. So
Now, is this a blaster box?
this is whatever the Mint SDC box, and we'll pretend to like take the knife
Okay.
blade and rip the plastic off and all that stuff.
There.
All right. So we're going to open
I'll be your
the box.
Foley artist.
There we go. So every one of the boxes you can get at SDCC comes with an encapsulated card. So they've already put it in plastic. And Eric pulled a signed Magic illustration by a guy named Rob Rice, who we had to look up because neither one of us had heard from him. And I pulled, where the fuck is my camera?
There you go, right there. Oh, is it?
It's a blade.
Blade.
Blade. Yes, I pulled a blade. It is limited to 10 pieces.
Oh, wow.
So this is 4 out of 10.
Okay, so that one should potentially be worth some scratch.
That could be worth some scratch. I could at least buy the box. So anyway, that was pretty cool. And then we're going to go through and you get
how many cards do you get?
10.
You don't want to ask questions. You should be prepared.
I know. Well, I had to double check.
Okay.
I'll save that one for the end. So anyway, so you get a pack of 10 cards. So you get the encapsulated card, you get the 10 cards.
Okay, you get 10 on top of the encapsulated card.
Yes.
Okay.
So we've got
Spidey 29.9.
Spidey 29.9. If anybody out there is watching and saw last year's cards, these are way better. You can kind of see flashes of the reflector, the refractor kind of background. They've got different tiers.
Pose for that character too.
It is that's a good pose. Oh, who's this one? Ooh, that's a good one. Hobgoblin.
Goblin.
Really got to learn how to do this backwards.
Yeah. That was cool.
Yeah.
I like the shadow inside the hood for the face. I like that a lot.
Yeah, no, these are really, really well done. Oh, this one is fun. Since we were talking about it, this is Major League Venom, Grand Slam Venom. So he is swinging a bat.
Then is he wearing the reverse White Sox pinstripes?
Yeah, which kind of, or maybe the anti-Yankees, and a baseball cap.
Nice.
So that's kind of a fun card. This one, Phantom Rider. Yes.
I saw that action figure at the GameStop the other day when I stopped to look for cards.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of Marvel Legends and pushing stuff, they're going to do an Acroyer figure later this year.
Ooh, you're going to be first in line for that, aren't you?
Hell yes.
Read.
Mr. Fantastico.
Signor Fantastico.
As played by Pedro Pascal.
Is that Sentry?
Sentry. This is also a numbered card.
I was going to say
75.
Okay. Bob.
There we go. Yeah. Oh, here we go. This one, Drax the Destroyer.
I would love for them to do the 70s version of Drax with the giant collar and the skull brooch.
Gamora.
Okay. Father. Oh, so you got 2 Guardians, huh?
So I got 2 Guardians. Oh, here's one for you.
It's the Bubbly Bouncy Beast.
It's the Bubbly Bouncy Beast, yes.
Nice. Dr. McCoy, I presume.
Yeah. Okay, and then this one, I don't know the storyline it's from, but it's Doomasaur.
All the way. Oh yeah, that was fun. I told you about that one. It was in that last run that there's a panel where Doom is riding the Doomasaur. It's pretty good. Yeah.
So anyway, that's
a good one.
That's a good one.
Card. I like that one a lot.
I do too. This is like, okay, that's a keeper, and we'll figure out the rest. Eric pulled Annihilus, which was cool.
Oh shit, yeah.
And he pulled Spider-Ham.
Death bugs are always fun.
Death bugs, tick tick, yeah. So anyway, I mean, these are better than last year's cards. And I do have 1 or 2 last year's cards for comparison. I have a Moon Knight and a Silver Surfer.
Nice.
So yes, I then the next couple of like hero worships, casual villainies are going to be a lot of just modern tops.
quick return to the GameStop from the other day. They, I think a couple episodes ago, I said that I seen the Professor Pig at the GameStop,
Yes.
and I didn't want to pay $35 for Professor Pig. Still $35. I'm still not paying $35 for Professor Pig. But over the weekend and the first part of this week, they released drawings of Absolute Pig, which is worth looking up. Look up Absolute Pig.
All right, we'll open the other tab here.
Well, while you're doing that, I am going to show what's on my desk, and it's one of the items you so generously got for me from the con. It is everyone's favorite faceless investigative reporter, Vic Sage, the Question, and he's going to go nicely on my question display. But I think I'm going to open him.
Oh, what? Live on air?
Live on air. It's going to be an unbox.
You need to get you some of those barbecue gloves.
I even remember to bring my knife with me.
Okay, yeah. I just had one sitting on my desk.
I have a letter opener up here, and I've learned that it's insufficient for this. So I remember to grab my knife before I came upstairs. Oh, he's got a stand and a card, another bookmark for Bruce.
Nice.
Vic comes with 3 sets of hands, one of which is holding his trademark question card. Remember when you could just rip a box open and get an action figure out?
Oh yeah, now they're like they're hog-tied to the back plastic.
Yes.
Like Moon Knight. Moon Knight comes with 2 different capes, but one of the capes is like fed through that plastic, and you're like trying to figure out how to get it out. I think the last time I did it, I just pulled the character's head off, attached the cape, and pulled it out the back.
Nice.
It's like, if it doesn't snap back on, I'm not out a lot of money. Let's see how this works.
All right, let's see here. So I got more hands for the big box of hands, but here's the teeny tiny. I have the same problem you do. Here's the camera. The teeny tiny question card.
Question card hand.
Yeah, it's a little question mark. I've got one of the lanyards of doom loosened. Let's see if I can get the other one off without cutting Vic's chest open.
Oh, I found, yeah. Professor Pig looks like he's married to Black Mask or whatever.
Yeah. It's less of a butcher look and more of a serial killer look.
A little more Christian Bale.
Yeah. There we go.
I made some joke about somebody's business card being in whatever that font was in that color white.
Nice.
It's like, what do you think of this guy? I go, I think his business cards are in, such and such Helvetica or whatever. Nothing. Chirps.
Oh. All right, so here he is, released into the wild.
Very cool. Very cool. He's got a stand too.
Yeah, he's got a stand in the bottom of the box, which I will take out later. Good articulation. I like it. Am I getting that in the frame at all? This is from...
I think the camera, because he has no facial features, can't focus on it. It's like the jacket comes in real clear.
Yeah.
The cod piece comes in real clear. But the face just, it goes all wonky.
Like Bill Sienkiewicz.
Yeah.
So it's another question for my question collection. Thank you very much. You will sit proudly beside my Justice League Unlimited and my Funko Pop.
Yeah. Now, I was of the opinion that I would have no problem getting that. Like, I mean, I thought maybe he's short packed, but I can't see. The question is kind of one of those, people who love it really love it, and everybody else is like, whatever.
Yeah,
so I just didn't see. Yeah. So I didn't think I would have the problems that I had getting it.
I'm sorry. He has the standard DC figure base.
Okay.
And the card is not going to show very well.
Yeah, that's like showing off these.
There you go. Oh, I got it. There you go.
All right.
So thank you again. That's awesome. I'm very happy with that. Thank you
Not
so
a
much.
problem. Happy to do it. It gave me a chance to get away from the craziness. Artist Alley, you could not get through.
Really?
Whoops. Yeah. No, I mean they packed those guys in there so tight.
Was it tighter than usual, or?
Yes, it was.
Oh, so less room for the art again?
Yes, and you know, and like, so I went looking because I knew that the Moon Knight figure was out, and it's like I could buy it at home, or if I bought it here, I'm done, right?
Right.
Um, but like nobody had any modern Marvel Legends. They that that you couldn't find at GameStop. And I thought, oh, that's because I am dealing with people who don't have accounts with those companies.
Well, there's that. There's that. They have to buy it just like you do.
Exactly. Except I don't get up in the middle. That's the other thing. If you can find like a Pokemon restock group on Facebook,
Yeah.
they will usually restock all the cards about the same time.
Okay.
Like the company that restocks the Pokemon stuff will restock all the tops and everything else. So I have found that if I watch some of the Pokemon restock groups, I'm able to find like those Marvel Chrome.
Gotcha.
And if you find them at GameStop, the blaster box is the right price. The bigger box is the right price. The mega box is $100 and some odd too expensive.
Okay.
Because I mean, and then their prices on everything else, they're like three times market on some of this stuff.
Wow.
And you're just like, because they had one as a Pokemon product that sells at retail for 15. Most people were selling it for like 29. I go into one of them and they've got it at 70. And I was like, did you mark that wrong? Nope, it's $70. I'm like, you get 2 booster packs, which are 10 cards each, and then this one little packet that you might be able to sell those cards anywhere from like $10 a piece to $25 a piece, right? So if you get the lucky one, you're looking at like $75. If you get the regular ones, it's $30, and it's kind of like, this is bullshit.
Well, that's always been the GameStop model. This is bullshit.
This is bullshit. That's
It should be on their sign.
It should be right there under the name on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that Helvetica font.
In the Helvetica font. Game Shop. This is some bullshit.
Oh man. All right. Well, we are at an hour 22, which is long for us. So we should probably wrap this up. I know last time we said we were going to do follows this time. Here's what I would like to propose. Next time, I would like to do my Jason Statham ranking because I've not done that yet. Since I did, or you know what? No, I will. I'm gonna pause on that because he's got a new movie coming out in August. So I'll do that after the new movie comes out, so I can roll that one in, and we'll get the full catalog. So we'll do follows next time. We'll do the follows next time that we didn't do this time. How about that?
That'll work. That'll work.
And in the meantime, I'll start putting together my Jason Statham rankings and sub genres and such. So, anyway, so all right. So I'm glad you had a good time. I appreciate all the fun stuff you sent me, and you and I will get together after this is over, and we will discuss what I owe you. And until next time, I'm still Bruce.
I'm still Steve.
And Trey Boucher.